In the meantime, though, American farmers are not able to sell as much of their agricultural products to China as they once did, including beef and poultry, pork, and produce. So the American government has stepped in to pick up that slack. And you might be surprised to find out where all of that surplus food is going. Kayla Tausche has our story.
The loading dock at this Washington food bank is bustling as trade tensions simmer and farm business overseas is falling. What would have gone to China now steered to shelters, churches, and schools. So far, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has bought and distributed roughly $1 billion of protein and produce and has budgeted for $1 billion more. It's all part of a $28 billion aid program for farmers hit by retaliation.
This shipment just arrived from USDA and is awaiting pickup. It's essentially the stuff that farmers couldn't export and sell, so USDA bought it and sent it here. It's got some standard fare like gallons of milk and bags of cheddar cheese, but what you wouldn't have seen before now is all of these fresh fruits and vegetables.
The Capital Area Food Bank has seen shipments from federal programs rise 77% in the last year.
These are all trade mitigation products, so you'll see that it will say TFAP, for example.
Radha Muthaya is the food bank's CEO.
For those who qualify for U.S. government programs, the holidays should be much, much brighter. You know, we've got a lot more protein, a lot more dairy, a lot more produce that people are going to be able to have on their tables.
Daryl Wright helps set the table and the menu at this Washington community kitchen.
And today we're doing beef and bean soup, and we get all those ingredients from the USDA.
Wright says they're making 200 more bowls of soup a day, more takeout meals, and pop-up farmers markets in underserved neighborhoods.
With the food we get from the USDA, I've been able to do floating markets. That's where we pack up as much fresh produce and meat and dairy and fruit, and we put them on our truck and we go to the food deserts in the city where there are no grocery stores.
He acknowledges it's not forever, but it's a blessing while it lasts.
While I'm appreciative of farmers wishing to capitalize off of their investments, I also look at the many millions of people who are living below the poverty line who this food is going to feed and to allow them to thrive.
Amid a cloud of uncertainty for farmers, a silver lining for others in need. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kayla Tausche in Washington.